Shalom and welcome to this week's edition of the Rabbi's Ramblings. Hope you had a great week. This week's Torah portion of Yisro talks about the giving of the Torah, the Ten Commandments, and Mount Sinai. Now when we look at the first of the Ten Commandments, we find something interesting. That Hashem, when he introduces himself to us, says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, I am the Lord your God, who took you out of the land of Egypt. Now, wouldn't it be a better idea to introduce himself as the creator of heaven and earth? That's a pretty significant achievement, don't you think? Well, there are many lessons that we take from this. Today we'll discuss two of them. Number one, if Hashem would introduce himself as the creator of heaven and earth, one can think, and mistakenly so, that after Hashem created the world, he doesn't really interact with it. It kind of is on its own. So Hashem preempts that by saying, I am the Lord your God who took you out of Egypt. Not only did I create heaven and earth, but when I saw that my people were wrongfully slaved by the Egyptians, I forced the Egyptians to allow them to go free. Lesson number two. Each one of us puts limits and boundaries on how much of our potential we'll actually recognize. You see, the word Mitzrayim, besides for the literal meaning of the land of Egypt, also means boundaries and limitations. And we each put those on ourselves, unnecessarily so. So Hashem, when he's about to give us the Torah, tells us, if you want to rise above the boundaries and limitations that you've created in your mind, follow my Torah, follow Yiddishkeit. Then you'll be able to reach your fullest potential. So as opposed to thinking of the Torah as a book of rules and a book of limitations, think of it as the path to recognize your fullest potential. So Hashem tells us, just as I literally took you out of the land of Egypt and brought you here to Mount Sinai, if you'd like to experience your personal exodus, you want to reach your fullest potential and rise above any limits that you've placed on yourself, follow my Torah, follow Yiddishkeit, and you will be redeemed out of your own Egypt. Remember, you matter, so make a difference. Shabbat Shalom.